so sorry his mama swapped him for a dog. And then drowned the dog.
Welcome back to Morrowind, Bloodmoon expansion. And we're just chilling here with our new drinking buddies at the Frisk Mead Hall. Oh no, don't sneeze on me. Bless you. Now let's go break into somebody's home. Hi, lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
What are you doing in here? Please, stranger, help me. I'm being held prisoner by that disgusting Nord, Eric. I came to the Mead Hall to preach the way of the Nine Divines, and this is how I was repaid. I came to Frisk to preach the word of a court and to sway the barbarians from their love of drink. Yeah, how did that go for you? That foul Eric poured mead on me, then he struck me. I awoke in his chambers. That was over 3 weeks ago by my reckoning. Every day he comes in to taunt me and beat me. The only food and drink I've been given is rotting meat and mead. Please, stranger, you must release me. We may travel together back to the shrine. Tell me about mead. Ugh, mead is a vile drink, and it turns normal people into slobbering savages. I've seen what it can do, trust me. Well, let's get out of here. Follow me. We'll just walk out the front door, act like you belong here. Maybe where you're from it's alright to enter somebody's chambers and play with their things, but it's not alright around here. That missionary is mine, understand? I knew you were trouble the first time I laid eyes on you. Now I'm gonna have to teach you some manners.
You will die where you stand. Enjoy our mead and kinship.
Thank you, I enjoyed the fight. So, let's take his key. We don't have this pauldron yet, let's take that. And we'll take the glove. And we'll just drop everything else. Rest in peace, you unworthy dude.
Hey, aren't you a saint?
How do you feel about me
What can I do?
murdering your brother? I will honour Eric in death as I would for any fallen brother, but in truth, I will always remember him as a vile swine of a man. I'm glad he's dead. Tell me about Eric. We'll miss the strength of a good warrior, but not the man. Eric was too arrogant for his own good, and his days were numbered anyway.
Enjoy our mead and kinship.
How about you? I don't even want to hear his name. That pig must have put me through hell. Oh wait, I was talking to the lady. Oh well. How about you? It's about time that somebody killed that miserable cur. And I heard that you two were dating for a while. I told Eric if he kept spreading rumours about me, the fates would have their due. Looks like I was right. He deserved to die, the pig. Well, I'm glad nobody cares that we just murdered their friend. Let's get out of here. Come on, lady. You can't make it past a pillar. Come on, lady, this way. Right, so the current plan was to go north to the Skull, but now we're going to take this lady to the south and do a few side quests on the way. But first off, let's explore around the Mead Hall because there's two things we want to do. Hi, friend.
Come, friend. I make the best armor on all of Solstheim.
Sounds good, tell me about yourself. Hail, traveller. I'll tell you about my wares, but by now you're probably well aware of my craftsmanship. My weapons are unmatched, and I make a lot of fine bear and wolf armor that many of Solstheim's Nords are so fond of. I must admit though, I'm growing wary of patching together the same old wolf and bear pelts. In truth, I long to test my abilities to make some custom fur armor, using the pelts of Solstheim's more exotic beasts. Roaming the wilds of Solstheim are seldom seen elusive species of wolf and bear. They're called snow wolves and snow bears. Because of their white fur, it is said that these pelts of these animals are innate with magical qualities that help a guard against the Solstheim's brutal frost and snow. Just think of the armor I could create with such materials. If you were to provide me with the pelts and enough gold, I will gladly make you some custom armor. Okay, tell me where we can find snow wolves and snow bears. And then we'll ask about the custom armor. Snow wolves are larger and more elusive cousins of the common wolves. They have a thick coat that protects them from the frost and cold. You can find snow wolves in and around the Moisring Mountains. Legend has it that they're descendants of Onjag, the fell wolf that devoured Hrothmund the Red. It is said that the attacks have been known to freeze human flesh, so be careful if you encounter one. So we do have a quest to go and find Hrothmund the Red's burial chamber. So we'll go do that later. Or maybe in this part, to be honest. Snow bears are larger than normal bears and have thick white fur that protects them from the frost and cold. They're very aggressive when encountered, and their attacks have been known to freeze human flesh. Snow bears can be pretty hard to find, but hunters have seen them in the snowy forested regions along the foreign coast. Right, excellent, and he's given us a price list. Let's check the price list. Just see how many pelts we'll need to get. You call yourself a hunter? Now prove it. Hiding in the wilds of Solstheim are the elusive white snow bears and snow wolves. It is said that their fur can protect against the most frigid cold. Kill these beasts and claim their pelts and you can be the proud owner of custom fur armor, created by Brynjolf. Imagine the beautiful light white fur armor made from the pelts of Solstheim's mysterious snow wolves and snow bears. Never before have I forged such armor, because no one has been skilled enough to hunt down enough of the beasts. Could you be the first? Let's see, how many do we need? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. So we need 22 pelts for the snow wolves and snow bears. But we'll see if we can find some of those later. And first, before we leave,
Hey, wait for me.
let's examine this inconspicuous hollow tree stump. What could possibly be inside? Treachery, constant effect fortify security by 20 points. Deceit, constant effect fortify sneak by 20 points. The Ring of Raven Eye, fortify marksman and night eye by 20 points. Shadow Sting, cast poison and chameleon when it strikes. And let's read this note. Here's the equipment I told you about. Remember, the weak deserve no mercy. And finally, the most broken item in the entire game, the Ebony Arrow of Slaying. It damages health by 5,000 points when it hits the enemy. That's enough to one-shot, I think, every enemy in the game, including the final boss. So let's take those, we can have some fun with those later.
Hey, wait for me.
So yeah, we're wearing some of this armor that guy created ourselves at the moment, because it looks nice, and since we're on this cold island, we may as well wear this. We'll put our actual armor on if we ever get into a difficult fight, but since we're max stats, normal enemies can't really hurt us. Come on, lady. So I think there are 2 or 3 side quests we want to do on our way down. Hi, lady.
Now this is fighting.
A Thrice Hag. Oh, a Grand Soul Gem, excellent. We do need more of those. Winter Wound daggers these guys carry. They disintegrates armor, so it's a good thing not to get hit by those. That'll just be annoying to heal. A Nordic bearskin cuirass. I think that's actually different to what we're wearing now. It is. It doesn't look as good though. Let's examine it. Yeah, it's still fluffy, but it doesn't look as cool as the full bear cuirass. Yeah, that looks way better. Come on, lady. Just follow the flaming torch of this sword. We never really used any. Oh.
You call this fighting?
Wasn't expecting a second one of you.
You'll be dead.
Oh, jeez, we have to be careful not to accidentally hit our friend there. Are you okay? Right, we want to... No, don't run away from me. We want to avoid her taking too much damage, obviously. We also want to make sure we don't accidentally hit her ourselves. Well, we're just going to drop their weapons. We don't need the money. Actually, that's a lie. We do need the money. We spent all of ours on enchanting. Yeah, in the last expansion, we sold all those things to the museum and made over 400,000 gold. And now we're back down to 2,000 gold again. So if we make any of that custom armor, we're going to have to get some more money. We never did end up using any torches in this game, except for the one that I jumped straight into the water with and destroyed it. Hi, Menarche. Let's take your moon sugar, and let's read, or rather sing, the Song of Uncle Sweetshare. The Song of Uncle Sweetshare. Hee ha ho, to the workshop he will go. My uncle's candy is so sweet, it's such a yummy winter's treat. When the sugar is warmed by the pale half-light, the happiness spreads throughout the night. Hee ha ho, to the workshop he will go. Uncle Sweetshare is coming near to spread his candy and his cheer. It's better than trinkets, games or toys, so say of little girls and boys. Hee ha ho, to the workshop he will go. Candy, candy, he makes so much. Uncle Sweetshare has a magic touch. So it's back to the workshop in the snow with lovely lanterns all aglow. Hee ha ho, hee ha ha ho. Excellent. I'm sure glad that you read that. And here is Uncle Sweetshare's workshop. Let's go in and have a chat with him. Hi, Uncle Sweetshare. We're just going to wait for him to speak.
Candy, candy, he makes so much. Uncle Sweetshare has a magic touch. So it's back to the workshop in the snow, with lovely lanterns all aglow. Hee-hee, ha-ho, hee-hee-hee, ha-ha-ho.
Hi, Uncle Sweetshare, how are you doing? Hee-hee-ha-ha, can it be a visitor in my workshop? How can I help you, sweet rag? I have candy treats to spare if you come in search of happiness. My candy treats are tasty, they are, and filled with special sugar and love. They bring happiness to everyone on Solstheim. That's what I do, you see. I give out my special sugary treats and spread happiness throughout the land. It's difficult work, but oh so very rewarding. Menarche certainly thought so. Ah, Menarche, the dear lad. Menarche was my assistant. He helped me make candy. He so loved his sugar, Menarche did. Loved it a little too much, I'm afraid. He died, you see. His sweet tooth got the better of him. I buried him just outside. We had a lovely little ceremony. The hawkers came and sang for him, they did. Hee hee ha 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 ha. Tell me about hawkers. Strange creatures, hawkers. Did you know they can walk on land and swim in the water? Well, we'll be coming back for you later, my friend. So while we're here, let's go through our spell list and go to mark. So we can mark this location and quickly return to it. Also, I like the robe you're wearing. I think that's the one we started the game with. Let's put ours on. It hides the rest of the bear armor, but it does fit our bear helm very nicely. If you ignore the clipping, obviously, on our neck. So yeah, we'll wear this for a while. Now, the snow's getting quite thick, so it's going to be hard to see where we go, so let's take our flaming sword out.
Hey, wait for me. You'll be dead soon.
Right, I really hope we don't accidentally hit our friend, because we'll probably one-shot her. Oh no, she's under attack. Oh no, don't die. Okay, I think she's alive. Yeah, so this weapon has a really slow attack speed. Well, attack animation rather. So, I'm pretty sure that at one point in time, if we keep fighting near her, I'll accidentally hit her because the enemy will die while we're swinging it.
Here it comes.
So we'll try and not fight things when she's near us.
Hey,
Right, let's run around to the other side so she doesn't get stuck.
You there? Can you help a warrior in trouble?
Sure thing. First off, let's kill these. Come on, lady, where are you? Please tell me you haven't got stuck on the rocks. Okay, good, you're here.
You there? Can you help a warrior in trouble?
Sure thing. What's up, Fingamar? Hey, old rag, I'm not sure what business is out here in the wild, but I'm glad you're not one of the Scar brothers. They'd surely wonder why I'm not inside the barrow, killing the Dwarven Draga. Ah, it's the Draga that resides here in the Dwarven barrow. I'm supposed to kill it, you see, single-handedly. Killing a Draga is a task that every Scar lad must complete before becoming a man. Only I can't kill it. I've tried. It nearly slit my throat, but I can't return to my village until it's dead. Say, maybe you could help. You could go with me and serve as a distraction. Sure thing. Good. With your help, I'll make short work of a Draga. Lead on, Rag. I'll follow. When we encounter the beast, you distract it, and I'll attack. Please do not attack the Draga. I alone must kill it and attack it. At least then, well, I may retain a shred of my honor, and will at least feel like I've earned my place among my people, even if I did get a little help. Sure, you wait here, lady. I don't want you to ruin this. We'll be right back out. Come on, then. Right, so we're just gonna stand here and let the guy attack it from behind. So this might take a short while since the enemy has so much health due to our level. But at least we look cool while we're standing here. Oh, actually, that was really quick. Nicely done. By the gods, what a good fight. Did you see me? I was magnificent. With the Draga dead, I am truly a man. I've got to get back to the Scar village and tell my brothers the good news. If you're ever in the village, come to my house and I'll greet you as a brother. Oh, and Drag, I trust you'll keep this between the two of us. I only wish I could offer some kind of reward, but I have so little. I know, I'll leave the Draugr's treasure be. It is yours, my friend. Tell me about Draugrs. Imagine an angry Nord. Now imagine a dead angry Nord with a taste for human flesh. Get the picture? Yeah, I do. Tell me about the skull. No, it just says they're on the northern coast. Okay. I was wondering if he was going to give us any hints onto how to get to know the people. Well, let's take the money. We still can't do anything with these frozen skeletons yet. So we're going to continue taking all the different types of armour that were added into this expansion. Right, good, the snow stopped. Follow me, lady.
Hey, wait for me.
Right, so I think now we want to cross the river, and there should be another side quest for us. Right, let's try and sneak around all these animals. It's probably easier said than done.
Hey, wait for me.
Oh, she heals herself. Excellent. Right, okay. Let's make this a little bit easier.
Hey, wait for me.
I'm pretty sure this is just a random barrow and there's nothing to do in here, so wait out here and we'll just clear it out. We may as well while we're here. Oh, an undead dog. Anything else in here? Yeah, another Draugr. Yeah, it took us about as long to kill that guy as the other guy did. Okay, that's everything. Let's get out our lockpicks. And we'll just run around unlocking all of these. And then we'll check what's inside after. Our lock-picking skill is still very low, however our luck is so high that it really doesn't matter. Because really high luck is basically broken in this game, you can do whatever you want with it. I think that's oh no, there's one more chest here. Okay, let's see what's inside. Random magic robe. Wolf boots, I don't think we have those yet, let's take them. And may as well take a spare hammer. Okay, now we'll need to put on... Where is it? Our strength amulet. Here it is. The Looter's amulet. I made this just so we can carry more stuff. 120 more carry weight. I'm not sure what Dwarven stuff's doing here, but never mind. Wait, have we got that long sword yet? I don't think so, let's take it anyway. Okay, sadly there wasn't really that much good loot in here after all. Oh well, let's drink the potion. And let's get out of here. I don't think Draugrs ever have anything good on them. Okay, lady, let's get out of here. Follow me.
Hey, wait for me.
Right, there's where we want to go. Looks like there's just some more berserkers over there. Okay, lady, can you wait out here again? I just prefer to limit the ways that she can get stuck in this game until we get her to where she needs to go. Because NPCs like to do that. Hi, lady.
I'm ready for anything.
Glad to
Go
hear
ahead.
it. Hello, stranger. I'm afraid we meet under tragic circumstances, for I grieve for the death of my husband, Gustav Two-Teeth. He was struck down in cold blood by a barbarian named Sigvar the Strong over a foolish argument. He was my husband's friend. Sigvar and Gustav were drinking, and Sigvar, he slew my husband where he stood. There were witnesses. I demand Wergild, the traditional right of retribution of my people. It is my right. Wergild is the traditional Nord right of retribution. When a life is taken, that life must be accounted for. My Gustav is irreplaceable, but that must be compensation for his murder. I do not wish Sigvar dead. I only want his family heirloom. The gem pine tear. Pine tear is rather small and not very valuable, but it means much to Sigvar. If I were to gain possession of it, it would serve as a fitting payment for Gustav's death. Will you help extract Wergold? Sure thing. You will have your retribution. So he's known to be near a formation of standing stones at the Altar of Frond, which is northwest of here. We'll go have a look for that later. She's got a nice little home here. Okay, lady, let's go. I think that was all the side quests so far, so let's continue.
Hey, wait for me.
Like, there's still a lot more to do on the island, obviously, but I mean, there's no more until we reach Fort Moonmoth. Right, let's try not to trigger all these enemies. The less we have to fight, the better. Yeah, these enemies that reflect our blade's magic on us are going to be the worst enemies in the whole expansion at this rate.
How does it feel to know death is near?
Oh, jeez! That was a big spell. I wasn't expecting that. I like that death wail they do. Right, I've already got a bear helmet. I'm going to stop taking off all these people's items since they're actually just random enemies rather than respawning ones. I mean, they are respawning enemies rather. I don't think we have a wolf helmet yet. Let's take it. So the wolf helmet isn't quite as good because you don't have the silly looking bear head. So we're going to continue to wear the silly looking bear head. It looks cool. Also, let's take our robe off now. I like seeing the armor we have.
Hey, wait for me.
One of my favourite things about this expansion is both the island itself, because Mournhold was obviously an instanced area that was really small, while this is like a big open area, and also just the bear equipment just looks amazing. I like the fur armor they added.
Hey, wait for me.
It's a pity that the bear armor is medium armor, I think, which we're completely unskilled at using. I'm pretty sure this is just a random other dungeon, so we're not going to bother looking through there. Let's just double check the name. Yeah, this isn't important.
Hey, wait for me.
I'd rather get this lady to where she needs to go. No, you're stuck on a tree. This way.
Hey, wait for me.
Okay, there'll be a slight whirring for like about a minute or so, sadly, since I need to turn a hopefully very quiet fan on, just due to the stupid humidity of this area that I'm in right now.
Hey, wait for me.
So I just need to blow some nice cool air onto myself to cool me down enough so that then we can go for longer without having it on.
Hey, wait for me.
I'd be happy to talk. My pleasure, really.
Hi, lady. Tell me about the Moon Sugar investigation. You're new to Frostmoth, so I guess you haven't heard. Over the past couple of months, several people across Solstheim have been poisoned with moon sugar. Someone has been slipping it into their food and wine. They experience temporary euphoria and then complete exhaustion. I've been charged with finding the culprit and bringing them to justice. Recently, our cult priest Yellen was poisoned, so it is now officially an Imperial matter. If it were just for locals, the Empire couldn't be bothered. But now one of our own has been affected. Last week, our cult priest was stricken with moon sugar euphoria after drinking some wine. I don't have the manpower to deal with this problem, but my superiors are getting impatient. They want the culprit dead. I need to call upon you, as a loyal member of the Imperial Legion, to bring this poisoner to justice. What say you? Will you serve me and the Empire? I will be honored to serve the Empire. Excellent, you are a credit to the Imperial Legion. I hereby order you to kill the man responsible for the moon sugar poisonings. Yellen, our cult priest, was the most recent victim, and he actually caught a glimpse of our culprit. It was a man wearing, oddly enough, a unique white Corvarian fur helm. Bring me this white helm, and I'll know justice has been served. Sure thing. Hi, lady. Let's take you home.
How
How can I show my appreciation? Ah, yes. Thank you.
Oh, pleased to help.
I don't believe it.
What happened? My thanks for escorting me back to the Imperial Cult Shrine. If you haven't already, make sure to talk to Jelen. By the Nine Divines, you rescued Marisa. Please take this gold. I know it's not much, but it's all we have in the coffers. I wish I could give you more. Marisa is invaluable to me and the Imperial Cult. Right, tell me about the moon sugar poisonings. Yes, I too was stricken with moon sugar euphoria. It was just last week after a cult service. I sat down to some wine and moments later realised something was wrong. I am a law-abiding man, Rag, and have never experienced anything so free in all my life. The laughing, the dancing, it was horrible. And then, as I drift off, I saw him, a strange man, old and frail, certainly no Nord, wearing a white Corvanian fur helm, but even stranger was his silly song. It's rather embarrassing, really. I mean, I was deeply affected by the moon sugar. I'm not sure if I can even trust my own recollections. But while I heard the singing, it was a very strange tune, more like a nursery rhyme. Something you'd sing to a child, maybe. I only caught a little of it, something about a workshop in the snow and lanterns all aglow. And if I remember correctly, there was something about candy and lots of hee-hee-hees and ha-ha-hoes. It's all absurd. Tell me about snow. Yes, snow. Can't get enough of it up here. If we could export it, we'd all be rich.
I like what I see.
Right, so while we're here, we're also going to get started on the next stage of our colonial missions.
About time.
Hear about an assignment. I don't have anything for you personally, but I understand Falco is having some sort of problem out at the site. Doesn't surprise me in the least. Go out there and see what's going on. Sure thing. Do you know anything about Draugas? I haven't seen one, but they sound nasty. Undead Nords. That's not a pretty picture. The live ones smell bad enough. So we're going to do this colonial...
Stuck here. Forever. I'll die.
This guy's still upset because we ratted him out when he stole everyone's drinks. I mean, it's just not cool to steal drinks from everyone. But yeah, we're going to do this mission straight away because we'll have to wait another 3 days until we can do the next phase. Take me to Raven Rock. The last time we were here, there were no buildings at all. So they're doing quick work, which is good. Hi, friend.
Good work with the enemy. Keep it up.
Oh, thank you. You hear about the assignment, or did you just stop by? Confound it all, I had hoped Carnies wouldn't catch wind of our situation. I had things under control until recently. It's this crazy Nord, all rather strange, we've taken to calling him. He's been hanging around here for a while, ranting about how we're ruining the land, and if we don't stop we'll incur the wrath of nature itself. He was simply a nuisance, but now it's apparent we have to get rid of him. I have no idea where he came from. It wasn't a problem until now. Annoying, yes, but nothing that kept us from getting our work done. I want him out of here before he starts spooking the men. I'm sure that Carnius just wants to have him killed. Anything standing between Carnius and Prophet deserves a death warrant so far as he's concerned. But I can't be that harsh. I feel sorry for the poor man. It's clear his own people have abandoned him, though I can certainly understand why. I ask that you don't hurt him. Try to reason with him. Fail him out, come back and talk to me.
You'll not infect me with your devilry. I am here to defend nature, and I'll do so at any cost. Now be gone.
Well, that didn't work.
Well, it couldn't get worse. Could it?
Is he really that stubborn? Fine, I don't have time for this. We need to get him out of here and finish our work. You have my permission to rough him up a little bit. Bare fists only, no weapons, no spells, are we clear? I want him to understand he's not welcome here. I don't want him dead. I like this guy.
You'll not infect me with your devilry. I am here to defend nature, and I'll do so at any cost. Now be gone.
Well, let's bound ourselves some gauntlets to increase our hand-to-hand damage. And let's take off our weapon. Sent you to talk to me, did they? Those devils won't get rid of me that easily. Talk all you like, Wood Elf. The curse I place on you will be more painful for it. I'm not here to talk. I'm here to punch you in the face. Let's do a left hook. Oh, right in the face. I'm not giving to you. Cease this violence before you bring death and destruction on yourself.
Arg!
Oh, okay, I'll go away. Just stop hitting me. Just give me a minute to collect myself. I promise I'll be gone the next time you come back. Oh, it's gonna leave such a bruise. Yeah, he's out of here. Hi, friend. Good work. I appreciate you not being too harsh with him. Things can get back on track now, and not a minute too soon. Take the news back to Carnius, will you? And here, take this. It's not much, but I like to reward those who can follow orders. See you later, mate. So the quickest way back would be via teleporting. So let's Divine Intervention.
The pleasure is all mine.
Without me, it all falls to pieces.
So it's been dealt with. Shame you didn't just kill him outright, but fair enough, as long as work can continue. Got any more assignments? There's no work right now. Check again in a few days. Yeah, I much prefer the Falco guy compared to that guy. Well, let's get out of here. So then, let's recall. And go have a chat with Uncle Sweetshare.
Candy, candy, he makes so much. Uncle Sweetshare has a magic touch. So it's back to the workshop in the snow, with lovely lanterns all aglow. Hee hee, ha ho, hee hee hee, ha ha ho.
Glad you're enjoying yourself, but we need to talk about this moon sugar investigation. That Severe Cratius is so grumpy, maybe I should visit her next, because that's what I do, Rag. I visit the sad and miserable and spread all the happiness I can. It is the way of Uncle Sweetshare, you see. Now that Yellen, there's a sad, sad boy. His true love had disappeared, don't you know? Very sad, very sad. That's why I sang to him, Rag. He needed something extra, something special. Sugar in a song, it cures all. That's me, you see, Uncle Sweetshare, just like in the children's rhyme. When I found that old song, the lyrics moved me like nothing else in my life. I knew at that moment who I truly was and what I was meant to do, so I had this workshop built. I make treats here, you see, delicious treats with the special sugar, moon sugar. Ha 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 ha. Then I spread my cheer throughout the land, but it's all a secret. Shh. So, we can kill him, or you can tell him to stop poisoning people, and we'll spare his life. Give you my helm, stop sharing my sugar. Distressing, most distressing. But you will let me live? I do so love to live, Rag. Alright then, we have a deal. Here's my white helm, and you have my promise I will not spread any more cheer. I will keep the candy all to myself. That won't be so bad, will it? Well, see you later, my friend. Okay, so now, let's make our way back up north. To the Skull Village, finally. Hi, guys. It's a shame we can't really do anything with the pelts, I don't think, from the normal bears. Like, we can't collect those and create armor, I don't think. I think you can only do it with the snow bear pelts. Which is a shame, because we're currently missing a few pieces of the bear armor. Right, so we're back to Frisk. Now, this time let's go north. And a little bit west. So we want to go and continue the main quest right now, because the next stage of it... Hi guys. And time to reflect all this damage onto ourselves. You know what? Let's change our quick keys. We no longer have this shield. Let's put one of these swords we accidentally glitched to be permanent into our inventory. The bound longsword, because we repaired it and then it got stuck in our inventory forever. Since that one doesn't have a magical effect when it hits something. So we can hit these things and not reflect damage onto ourselves. Okay, let's drink a potion. We still have a lot of these potions, so we should be fine for the rest of the expansion.
Now this is fighting. Hey!
Oh yeah, I should swap to my actual sword.
You're dead already.
Right, do you have anything good? No, not really. Right, here's a beast stone. We can't do anything yet, but we will be able to shortly. So let's just remember it's there. And then let's continue to explore this place. So here we are at the Skull Village. Hi guys. You are not of the Skull. Speak with Farton Heartfang in the Great Hall. He is our leader. He will deal with you.
So, this toothpaste. What's it for? Fixing old teeth?
Something like that. Hi friend. Let's talk to you from the other side. That fire is really loud.
What do you want, stranger? Why are you among the Skull?
Oh, I'm here to talk about stuff. The Skull wish you no harm, but you will mind your manners while you're within our walls. We will make no exceptions. Now, what is this I hear about an attack on the Imperial fort? Those soldiers. Ha. They cut their trees and dig their holes and have little to show for a day's toil. They do not respect this land or its creatures, and for that I find them offensive. But though I have no love for them, the Skull would never do such a thing. We prefer to let the Imperials kill themselves slowly. But these creatures that attacked, these were not wolves of this island. Now, have you finished your business here? You say you brought the bones of one of our ancestors? Stupid Imperials. They need to learn to leave things where they are. Still, it is good that you returned this to the Skull. Perhaps there is hope for you and your kind. You are welcome here at the moment, but there is much to atone for. The Imperials in their fort have brought nothing but harm to these lands. They cut the trees and dig the earth. They are wasteful, lazy and careless. They have no comprehension of the oneness of the land. It is this oneness from which the Skull derive their strength, and the Imperials have defiled these lands. Through their carelessness, the Imperials have upset the natural order, the oneness of the land. This is their nature. It must be balanced once again, and the All-Maker appeased. I wish for you to make things right. You will be the one to restore power to the Skull. It is right that you do this, as it is your people who have caused the damage. Speak with Corst Windeye in the Shaman's hut. He will give you further instructions. The Shaman. He should spend more time with steel and less in studies. Still, he can provide some good advice. Now then, since this guy is the leader of the people on this island, he'll have quite a lot of insight. So let's talk to him about a few things. Like bears, berserkers, Draugr, the Grawl, Hawkers, the Lake, Raven Rock, Ricklings. Right, so let's talk about bears. They are one of the sacred creatures of the All-Maker that they blessed us with. They embody the warrior's strength, and some of the Skull can even summon them to fight. That sounds good. Berserkers. They are bear-sarks, or bare-chested. The berserkers wear no clothing, and have been driven mad by the cold and too much mead. They are not welcome here, or anywhere else in Solstheim for that matter. Draugr are foul beasts fit only to stain the blade of my axe. Once proud warriors, now the living dead. They are an abomination. Fort Frostmoth, I know of this place, filled with Imperials who have no respect for this place. Grawl, I have heard them called that. We do not know what they really are. Perhaps an evil spirit, perhaps a great beast. Whatever they are dangerous. Their claws and tusks rend armour and tear flesh. They will attack alone or in packs. Take care when they're near. Hawkers are another of the All-Maker's wondrous creations. These creatures provide a great deal for our people. They are strong swimmers and fierce fighters. So Lake Farging is the largest on Solstheim and used as a mating grounds. I cannot count the number of times I bloodied my axe with Ricklings. They are creatures hardly worthy of the warrior's attention. Mindless beasts. Let's see, let's ask about Spriggans. There we go, that's everything that's left. We've precious few services to offer. We're simple people and we need but our weapons and our health. If your weapons are a problem, speak with the smith. If it's your health that concerns you, speak with the roarer. The snow is a gift from the All-Maker. It allows the hunters to track at their prey and can be tunneled into for shelter. The tree spirits of this island, when the All-Maker breathed life into the creatures of the island, his breath blew through the trees as well. Some of these trees kept a part of his life. These are the Spriggans. So Frisk, that's the mead hall we went to. It's just to the east of Lake Farging. It's a mead hall that was built by a group of Skrull who split from our village hundreds of years ago. They no longer follow our ways, but we've had no quarrels with them. Trust brittlebracks are a mystery to us. It's a natural being created by the Allmaker, but it is cruel and a vicious animal. The Ricklings use them as mounts and are bred for creatures to be even more warlike and dangerous. Wolves are one of the most blessed of the Allmaker's creations. They are fast and agile, and they are careful and clever hunters. And finally, werewolves. We haven't seen any of these yet, but we've heard about them. They're apparently the things that attacked the fort. They are perversions. Man was not meant to live a dual life of both rational being and animal. These beasts are evil and dangerous, but they are also rare, but more have been seen in recent times. Okay, now let's go look for our friend. Here he is, Ingmar. Hi, Ingmar. Hey Ulrag, it's good to see you again. Welcome to my home. I was hoping you would stop by. I have something for you in honour of the defeat of the Dwarven Airship. My fellow Scar presented me with a blade of orc strength. Here, I want you to have it. Oh, thank you. It's probably terrible. It's terrible. We're just going to leave it on this table.
So, this toothpaste stuff. What's it for? Fixing old teeth?
Indeed it is. Hi, friend. What did you ask of a Scar? Can you ask you about any of the latest rumours? How about little secrets? No, never mind. There's a quest around here, but I don't know how you're supposed to trigger it. So we might just go do it ourselves. Now then, where is the... Here he is, the Shaman's Hut. Hi, Cursed Wind-Eye. I like the robe.
Greetings to you, Wanderer. Why have you returned to our village?
Because I seek to restore balance. Hardfang wishes you to do this, does he? Then I will assist you. There is a ritual that must be completed. On Solstheim you will find 6 standing stones, each representing one of the 6 gifts of the Allmaker. At each of these stones a ritual must be completed. Once the rituals of gifts is complete, the oneness should be restored. It will be too much for anyone not of Skarl to remember. Here, take this, it will explain the ritual and guide you on your way. This book may be some use to you as well. If you are to remain with a Skarl, you should have an understanding of our beliefs. So we've got a story and locations of some stones. So we've seen one of these stones already. So here's the story. So this will give us hints onto what to do for the quest. But as you can see, this is a really, really long read. We're not even halfway through it yet. So we're just going to take the Cliff Notes version and just do the things that will happen when we touch the stones instead. Oh no, that's the armor price list. Here's the locations. Right, so we've been to the Beast Stone already. So there's a Wind Stone on the nearby river, then there's a Water Stone and an Earth Stone by the coast, as well as a Sunstone and a Tree Stone in the middle of the island. So we need to go to all of these stones and complete a special side quest for each one. And now there's a blizzard outside. Let's go back inside and talk to the guy in here.
My son, my poor son. Please help a sad old man.
Sure thing, Lasner. Tell me about it. Timval, is that you, my son? Oh, I'm so sorry. Please forgive the ramblings brought on by an old man's anguish. My son, Timval, was getting water and fell into our well. I am so lonely without him. Ever since his mother passed, Timval has been my only companion. The pool beneath the well leads to a series of ice caves known as Rimhall, so my boy might yet still be alive, but I am too frail to search for the caves, and everyone else in the village is convinced Timval is already dead. I must know if he is still alive. Please, Wood Elf, will you enter Rimhall and learn of the fate of my son? Sure thing. You will help me? Oh, thank you, Wood Elf. Since my son fell into our well, I have kept it locked to avoid any more unfortunate accidents. Here's the key. The well is out back. The waters of the well lead to Rimhall, but there is said to be another, more direct entrance to the ice caves, somewhere outside the village. Well, we'll just go through the well. But first off, before we do anything else, let's mark this location, so we can quickly return here later. Since this is kind of in the middle of nowhere up here, there's no real quick way to get back. Right, and now let's start looking for these different standing stones. Actually no, we're supposed to be looking for this well first. I almost forgot. Right, here's the well. So yes, there's a second well here. So I mixed it up with the other one. Oh, spooky well. Let's kill some skeletons. I wonder if everyone is aware that there are skeletons underneath the town. Do you have a stone axe? You have a huntsman's axe. Let's take it. That's a lot of potions in that chest. Well, let's take the hammer. Can never have enough hammers. See, do you have anything good? Let's take another bear shield. And your money. Oh, hi friend. Let's make sure we don't accidentally attack him while we're killing the skeletons. I hope these skeletons weren't your friends. How you doing?
The forces of darkness are mine to command. All shall bow before the terrible power of Timval the Dark.
Sounds good. Tell me about yourself, Timval the Dark. Take some money from me. Butt you up a little bit. Intruder! Who dares venture so deeply into the halls of Rimhall? The mantle of woe is mine, do you hear? I have claimed the robe and its power. Behold the vestments I now wear. When I read the old stories I had to learn the truth. Could it be that an item of such grand magica lies so close in hand, in the caves beneath my very village? I could contain my eagerness no longer, and jumped into the well. I braved Rimhall's dangers, and at last my efforts were rewarded. Soon the dead shall walk, and Timval the Dark shall lead them. Right, so we have several options. We can call him insane, and tell him that he has to die. We can ask him, let me join with you, and together we shall bring death to the worms of Solstheim. Or we can tell him that such power must never be wielded by one so feeble. The mantle will be mine. No, let's tell him that we've been sent by his father, so please take off that robe and end this madness. Your father loves you, Timval. He'd only want you to be happy. Father? My father? Could it be that he still holds me so dear to his heart? I only wanted to study magic free from the laws of Skarl. Necromancy was quick and easy. The powers it offers is so overwhelming. Here, take the mantle of woe. Destroy it. I have brought shame to my father. I will leave Solstheim. I will find a place to study magica, true magica. Tell my father his love has saved me. I will return to him someday when I can truly make him proud. Oh, see you later, mate. But now you're kind of naked. Here, let's see if we have any pants that you can wear. We have our hunter's pants, but we should really save them for a future quest. Here, you can have our wolf pants. We'll find our own later. Right, so here's the other entrance. Hi, guys. Let's get our bound weapons so we don't reflect ourselves to death. Now, but it's hard to tell what time it is with all the blizzard. It's 9 AM. Right, so let's check out this robe and see how terrible it is. So this is the Mantle of Woe. It's probably the worst magical item in the game. So it drains our personality by 100 points, but we can cure that just by increasing it again, so that's not a problem. However, the other two downsides are weakness to normal weapons by 20% and sun damage 20 points on self. So any daylight hours we will take damage and die. You also have sun damage, I think it's 5 points if you're a vampire in this game, which makes being a vampire really terrible. However, it does give you more maximum mana and it fortifies conjuration. So let's put this on and then let's sleep for an hour and see what happens. And we're dead, but not before we level up again. The results of hard work and dedication always look like looks to saps, but you know you've earned every ounce of your death. Yeah, so, let's load our save. And let's take this robe off. because it's terrible. We'll also have to take off a moon and star ring, and then heal our personality back up. Let's use Amalexia's Light. This is one of the rewards we got from Amalexia when we were doing her quests. There we go, and now let's put on our moon and star ring again. So I guess it's worth pointing out this is a really terrible item. This is so much worse than all of our other rings. But this is the Ring of Nerevar, and it proves who we are, so I feel like we should wear it. So yeah, if you go to sleep, then it adds up like the hour that you spent.
Rectifies
I'd like you to meet Erna.
and
We have a
confuses
love
the
my
vermin.
wife would never understand.
Hi guys, how you doing? Well, it seems you've just bumped into some people having an affair. Well, we'll see you two later because there's a quest to do with you two. Right, so for now, let's go and look for these standing stones. So the nearest one to us will be the Windstone, which is at the fork in the river, which is just up here. Oh, our shield broke again. Of course it did. Oh, at least now we have a second shield. There's a cave there. Let's go inside. Oh great, of course, we're reflecting damage again. Right, let's heal ourselves up a little bit. And again, we're using healing potions rather than sleeping, because of the massive amounts of level ups we have that would be given to us if we went to bed. Hi lady.
This is too easy.
You're right, that was easy. Do you have anything cool? No, you have nothing cool, never mind. What's in this cave? Oh, Legge. Let's enter. Hi, wolves. Well, this is a home for some people, but they're dead now. I can't remember if I've already come in here on a previous save file that I had to discard or not, if it was actually recorded. Because I've had to redo this section quite a lot of times because it kept breaking. Hi, bears. No, I don't think we did this in the last part. Yeah, we didn't because the book's still here. Never mind. Entry 1. Today we found the perfect place to claim as our new home. It's an ice cave called Legge. It seems to be used by the local bears and wolves as some kind of a den. They should be easy enough to get rid of. Entry 2. We've done it. The bears and wolves have been driven from the cave and we've already started making ourselves at home. May our children's children enjoy the comforts of Legge. Entry 3. One of the blasted bears got into the cave today. We drove him out, but he managed to make off with our dinner. It's a good thing that I have my grandfather's enchanted ring to keep them at bay. Well, here's his wind right here, so I guess that the bears ate him. That's a shame. So we could take the human flesh. I guess we should do that. We are a wood elf after all. And apparently wood elves are cannibals, or maybe not cannibals. I don't know. It's confusing. Let's just say that we practice it from time to time. Now then, whereabouts is the... Ah, there it is. That tall stone there is what we're looking for. Travel south and east of a lake of ice to Glanshaw's tomb and free the winds from the greedy man's bag. So I believe it's around here somewhere. So we'll keep looking over here because somewhere nearby is the Dwarven Airship that we've been tasked to find. See, we want to travel down here. Because I think nearby is another one of our side quests that we've already activated. I think it's around here somewhere. Who are you? Right, you're the guy. Well, we found him quicker than I was expecting to, so that's good. Right, Sigvar, I'm here about the fact you murdered a friend, apparently. Here, take some money, and then give us your amulet. So, Golfina is seeking Wergold for the death of her husband, eh? Never. Pinetear has been in my family for generations and generations. It will stay for generations to come. Besides, Gustav got what he had coming. Yes, I killed him. He would have slit my throat, or so I thought. But what if I was wrong? What if I murdered Gustav in cold blood? My friend, oh my friend. Here, take my gem. Give it to Golfina, and may it ease her pain, my suffering, and my guilt will never end. Well, you quickly changed your mind. Never mind. Later, mate. So this is the altar that was mentioned to us. So I think this is important for something we're not going to do later, but we might fit in at some point. Right, we want to avoid both of these groups. Those are just like an upgrade to the berserkers we've been fighting already, which also reflect magic, so we don't want to fight those, and those things reflect magic. Let's try and sneak past both of them. And here is the Dwarven Airship. Excellent. Yeah, I think I see why it crashed. You decided to put a giant Dwarven statue on the front. Sadly, we can't get inside. The place has been sealed off. Oh, there's a wolf. It's a white wolf. Excellent. Let's kill it. Please give me your pelts. I want to make some armour. Captain Roberto Giordini. Well, we'll pay respects to these people and leave them with just their pants on. Rest in peace. So here's a journal. We'll read it when we're away from this torch. Actually, we can just pick up the torch, never mind. Yeah, that's a lot quieter now. Okay, the Journal of Captain Roberto Giordini, commander of the Bordeaux Camp Expedition. Today's the day. Bordschamp's airship seems sturdy enough and the crew is ready to set sail. We'll travel north-northwest until we reach the island of Solstheim. According to Bordshamp, the Hoffman's Bane Wolf Formation is somewhere near the Moorsrings Mountains. The barrow we're set to explore is located at the Wolf's Eye. We'll get Borschamp's precious magical item and then be back to the Guild of Mages in a few days. What could possibly go wrong? Entry 4. Damn conjurers, sorcerers, inventors, scientists and all of their academic ilk. Borchamp promised me his airship would hold together, promised me it could be sailed just like a sea-bound craft. All lies, this monstrosity is barely holding together. We've been trailing bits and pieces of it ever since we left Aldroon. Just an hour ago we lost one of the Dreamer cogs from the main engine. If this were a frigate or a sloop, I'd be holding her together just fine. But alas, trying to control an airship is like setting to sea in a barrel with a spoon for an oar. Entry 6, Land Ho. Entry 7, it's normal for a crew member to get edgy, but the Argonian finally went berserk. I told him repeatedly before we left our room that an airship sails in the sky and not on the water. He told me he understood, but his fear of heights must have finally taken a sway. In a frenzied state he grabbed the reel and almost forced us into the sea. I had no choice but to run him through. Swims in Swells was his name, and a good crewman he was, before that unfortunate incident. I would have preferred a burial at sea, but considering our current situation we had no choice but to toss his body overboard. We aimed for the ocean, but by the time the airship had drifted over Solstheim, alas I fear we missed and his corpse landed somewhere on the southeastern shore. Entry 9. We've located Hoffman's Bane. At least Borchamp was right about something. The wolf formation runs from west to east with the head, the eye, toward the eastern end. We'll look for a place to set down and then explore Hoffman's Barrow, assuming that is where Borchamp said it would be. I must also note that the going is slower than I'd like. There's a fell chill in the air and I don't trust the dark clouds that have gathered over the mountains. Entry 11. We've been assailed by a blizzard the likes of which I'd never seen. I feared a storm but could never have imagined anything like this. Borchamp's contraption is coming apart at the seams, and I don't think we can hold altitude. There's nowhere to land, but land we must. Entry 12. Dead. All of them dead. Most of the crew were killed instantly when the airship went down. The few that made it soon succumbed to the cold. I alone survived. Need to make camp. Snow is blocking my way into the ship's hold. I go to the barrow in the morning. I can hardly write. My hands are nearly frozen. Entry 13. So cold, so cold, so hungry. Madness taking me, I can feel it. I see eyes, night. Eyes, wolf eyes. Hear them, so hungry. Eyes of a wolf coming. White wolf. So cold. Poor guys. They didn't stand a chance. Well, let's pay respects to all of these dead guys. Like, they got surprisingly far, considering the fact that this was the airship they were travelling in. Did we already strip the guy up here? I don't remember. Let's double check. We didn't. It's a good thing we remembered to come back. Okay, so let's go and find Hrothman's Barrow. So it should be just up these mountains. I think it's the next ravine, not this one. Yeah, this looks like it. Yep, the minimap has just told us that this is Hrothman's Bane. Thanks, minimap. And that looks like a cave. That's probably it. And a wolf. Excellent. Always willing to kill some snow wolves, get some more pelts. I'd rather not fight you guys, though. What are you doing here? You know, I'm kind of amazed that, considering the fact that there were some hags nearby, that none of them have tried to open this place and accidentally sealed it. Since it said that if you say the wrong name, then it's sealed forever. You're stuck on that side, aren't you? Oh, I was hoping that was another wolf down there, but it's not. It's just one of the bear things. I mean, the pig things.
Face death!
Did you have any nice loot? We already have a wolf helmet, don't we? Yeah, we do. Okay, never... Oh, wait a second. You have a master lockpick. Let's take that. Okay, now let's enter Hrothman's Barrow.
Some they call me Hrothman's Bane, with midnight teeth and moonlight mane. I am the wolf one soul may tame, by uttering my given name. But speak the truth for those who lie, gain not the wealth beyond my eye. Answer false and evermore, closed shop will be my icy door. What is my name?
Your name is Onjag.
You spoke the truth and won the game, for Onjag is my given name. You have gained entrance to Hrothman's Barrow.
Thank you. Let's enter. Let's get our torch out. Jeez, you move fast. He was skittering along the floor and I'm sure he teleported. Hrothman's Axe. We can't do anything with that, sadly. And here is the Amulet of Infectious Charm. So this fortifies personality, weakness to common disease, and drain fatigue. Considering what he wants this amulet for, I'm not going to go into the details of why those three things together is rather funny. Let's keep this PG rated. Alright, let's take this money. And I guess we'll take your sword as well, why not? Sadly we can't take his axe with us. Oh, let's get out of here. Right, now let's work our way down to the water one. So, whereabouts? Right, the locations of the stones. So the water stone is down here. So it's at the bottom of this mountain range, and then the earth stone is beneath it. Oh, then let's follow this mountain range all the way down. Hopefully if we follow the top of the mountain, we'll encounter less enemies. Right, looks like there's another mountain there. Oh, no, no, there's enemies on both sides. Right, let's try to avoid these. I Okay, we made it. Excellent. Oh, we're at the top of a mountain, apparently. Wolfsbane. Sure, let's take it. I forgot what we use that for. I'm guessing it probably helps us with werewolves. Oh, this looks like one of the standing stones. Excellent. Let's go to the other side. Travel west to a small island off the coast and follow the swimmer to seek the water of life. Right, so this one's nearby, so we'll do this one now. Right, so we need to head over here and then go to an island. Right, so here is the swimmer. I have found the swimmer, a black hawker. I believe I should follow it. Excellent. Right, you lead the way, swimmer. So it's going to go into the water, so let's give ourselves some water breathing. See, where I think water breathing is near the bottom of our list. If I remember properly. Yeah, there it is. Okay, let's just follow this hawker. I don't know if you do need to follow it or not to complete this quest, or whether you can just go to where it's going. But we'll follow it anyway. So this could be a problem if you didn't have any way to breathe underwater. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward. So all of these things are listed in that very long story. They basically go into details of how the person who previously did these, or originally did them rather, like did all of these different tasks, and there's like 4 paragraphs for each one, so we're just not going to read them. I forgot how far away this was. Are we nearly there yet? Oh, yeah, there we are. You can just see it beneath us now. So how much longer do we need to follow you for? There we go. The swimmer has led me to an entrance of an underwater cave. Well, let's go to this gorge. Right, we're finally out of the water. Oh, hi, skeleton. Of course there's a skeleton down here. Why would there not be? A random skeleton waiting for us. It doesn't even have a name, it's just a random one. Excellent. Right, the waters of life. Journal's been updated. And there's a swift swim and a water breathing potion waiting for us. Well, I guess we'll drink both of those. After a long, dangerous swim, I have retrieved the waters of life. I should return to the water stone. Right, let's levitate. Because this should increase the speed at which we swim. Right, now let's head back. Now, it's been a while since we last levitated through the air. Let's do it. Now, I want to say there's no cliff races on Solstheim, so we can fly as much as we want. But I'm not going to say that, because otherwise a cliff racer will appear out of nowhere to attack me because cliff racers. So yeah, if we want to avoid fights altogether, we can just levitate over the island. But that is very cheap. But we might do it later. Let's see, so where are we going? We're going down here. Yeah, I think we're getting nearer. I think it's over here somewhere. Sadly, the markers don't get put on the main map there's a location. I feel like they should. Wait, have we gone past it? We may have gone past it. No, it's over here next to the peak, I'm pretty sure. Right, let's go to the peak. And then we're going to go down the way we came from. Yeah, there it is, over here. I thought it was next to the water's edge, but obviously it wasn't. There we go. We made bubbles. I have completed the Gift of the Water trial. Excellent. So then, the next nearest one will be the Earth one. So let's double check where the Earth is. So the Earth is directly south of us down here, just beneath a fork in the river. Well, we may as well make use of a levitation while it's lasting. Let's get our torch sword out. Now, who are you up there? You look special.
Behold the sea, friend. Never will you meet a maiden so beautiful or unforgiving.
How are you doing, Formor? Hello, stranger. I don't see many sightseers out here. The cold and hawkers drive most people away. Me, I just come here to watch the sea. I used to be a ship captain, you know, but that was before that night at the sea. A few months ago, I was ferrying some settlers from Skyrim to Solstheim. I was tired, so tired that I fell asleep at the rudder. The ship drifted into a gale, and by the time I awoke it was too late. I couldn't regain control, and the ship capsized. There were only 2 survivors, me and an old man whose entire family was lost in the wreck. I told the man of my terrible failure, and he used his power as a seer and wizard to punish me. You see, I have been cursed with eternal wakefulness. As a punishment for my incompetence, the seer laid a powerful curse upon me. I am exhausted, but cannot sleep no matter how much I try. Potions, magicka, nothing works. The truth is, I haven't slept at all in 6 months. If you happen to run into the seer, maybe you should convince him to lift the curse. His name is Guyler the Mumbling, and he lives by himself in a dwelling here on Solstheim. Do this for me, and I will share with you the most valuable secret I have learned while I was a ship captain. Okay, but can you tell me where he is? I guess not. Well, that's a bit annoying. Let's talk to him again and see if he mentions it. No. Have you shown me on the map? No, he hasn't. I believe it's around here somewhere. I was hoping he would actually show me where it was, though. Right, I have got it written down here, but now obviously the room has gone dark due to the time of night, so it's a bit hard to read the map I've wrote. Right, it's just above the gap in the water, so it should be around here somewhere. But first off, let's go and find this shrine we're meant to be looking for. What's in here? Oh, we've already found it. Well, that was helpful. I just completely stumbled upon this.
Blood and flies, too.
Hi, Gale of a Mumbling. So, you've been sent by Formor Greywave, have you? But what's the matter? Is the poor shipmaster feeling a bit fatigued? Does he wish he could get a moment's rest? I can't say I blame him. Being cursed with eternal wakefulness can be rather unpleasant, or so I'd hoped. Yes, it's true, I cursed him with eternal wakefulness. He couldn't stay awake and carry out his duties. Now my entire family is dead as a result. So I made sure Formor would never sleep again. Fitting punishment, don't you think? Sorry, but there's nothing you could do to make me reverse the curse. Nothing that... Well, maybe there is one thing. If you were to return my only friend, then I would be most grateful. Grateful enough to lift the curse. With my family gone, I am alone, except for Oddfrid Whitelip. She talks to me. She tells me the future. But she's been kidnapped by a Draugr who lives at the Colbjon. Class. Oh yeah, of course, that's what our class is called. Will you go to the Barrow and rescue Oddfrid Whitelip? If you do, then Oddfrid will help you reveal your future, and as a show of good faith will reverse the curse. Sure thing. Excellent, of course I knew you were going to help me. I am a seer after all. Now, Corruption Barrow lies to the southeast of here, near the coast. I need you to enter the barrow, find Odfred, and return her to me. Do be careful, the Draugrs are fast, vicious, and entirely without remorse. Right, so he says southeast of here, near the coast.
They've taken my heart. My sweet dear.
Sad I walked away when he said that. Oh well. Right, so let's go southeast and check around the coast. Oh no, I didn't want to fight you. Never mind. Okay, let's kill this Spriggan, and then kill her 2 more times. Okay, let's continue. Now then, let's use our third-person view to get a better look at what we're doing. Just checking around here in case it's water-facing. Oh, a snow bear. Haven't seen any of you yet. Please give me your pelts. Thank you. Now, that was a normal bear. Right, so we're back at Raven Rock now. Let's have a look down here and see if this is the place we were told to look at. Is this the one? Kelderstock Barrow? No, Corbjorn Barrow. Oh well, this place is sealed. Let's go inside. Or rather, let's drink a potion and then go inside. Where's our mana potions? Alright, what's happened in here? Oh, hi, Dragon. Dead adventurers. Jeez, these flies are really loud. Right, let's just look through, see if you got anything good. Hey, what's that steel dagger? No, it's rubbish, never mind. Just stripping them down and then we'll get out of here. Is there anything good in here? Doesn't look like it. Well, that was a waste of time. Let's get out of here. Hey, what? Who was that? Oh, hi, lady. Right, I might have to double check where that place is for the next part. We might do it then, when we're doing all the Raven Rock stuff since it's nearby. So for now, let's go find the Earth thing, which should be just north of here. So it should be around here somewhere. Yep, there it is. Excellent. Alright, who's that? You. Now let's interact with this while we're here, while we're waiting for you to respawn. Travel northeast to the Cave of Hidden Music and learn the Song of the Earth. Alright, let's go northeast then. Is this it right here? No, this is Bloodskull Barrow. Well, let's go inside. This sounds enticing. Silly people locking their barrows thinking that'll stop me. Is there a Draugr in here? No. Okay. Well, let's get our Grandmaster lockpick out. Is there anything good in here? Nope. Nope. So later on we'll be able to break all of these things and then make some ice armor out of it. Nope, nothing in here either. Oh, this was a boring place. Let's head out. Right, so now we want to go northeast. Let's double check the map. Right, so it's around there. Yes, I see where we're supposed to go. See, there's another group of reavers over there. Let's avoid them. Right, probably too close to this wolf. Okay, I believe that the barrow should be around here somewhere. Maybe it's this one. Yep, the Cave of Hidden Music. Excellent. Alright, so before we go too far in, let's loot the place first. I wonder if we're able to pick this one. We could. Excellent. Yeah, let's take that helm. It looks nice. You know, let's repair our stuff briefly with this hammer. Alright, let's repair True Flame a little bit more, because it is rather damaged. There we go. Okay, now let's go further in. Hi, Draugr. Well, this is like the first dungeon where we've actually fought a lot of these in a row. Now, why are all these chests locked? It's just annoying. Ooh, pauldrons. Well, let's wear our strength necklace so we can carry more stuff. And let's get out of here. And here's the Chamber of Song. Let's enter. So there's a lot of chests in here, but we're just going to ignore all of them, since we want to just get to the end as soon as possible. So here we have a little music puzzle. So then, this one, it actually has a different sound. So that's a high pitch, that's a low pitch, and that's a medium pitch. So we want medium pitch. No, we wanted low pitch, medium pitch, high pitch, medium. By striking the stalagmites in succession, I was able to recreate the sounds I could hear in this cave. When I did, the pattern changed. Alright, so what was that one again? I'm just going to shut up while I do this, otherwise I'll mess it up since I'm bad at multitasking. Right, so highest pitch to lowest pitch, then to highest pitch. After repeating the new pattern, the sound swelled and then grew silent. I should return to the Earthstone. Good, because if I had to repeat that one, I probably would have screwed it up. Like, this is a little bit harder than it really should be, because even though you only have to do it twice and it's a very small pattern, it's the discrepancy with the sounds that it makes compared to the animation of them. Because you have to follow the sounds and not the animation. So it kind of messes me up. Alright, let's just get out of here. Well, I guess we'll have a look down here, see if there's any hidden treasure. There is. But we'll take these ones. Let's get our lockpick out. Come on, luck, don't fail me now. Excellent. Oh, I definitely have that yet. No, we did. Never mind. Nordic mail helm. I think that's new. Let's take the hammers as well. We're going through quite a lot of hammers at the moment. So there's probably like 10 to 15 chests or something in here, so we probably could get quite a lot of loot. So I guess we'll get a few that are on the way. So just have a look through and see if we can find any of this missing bear armor, because that's the main loot we're looking for. It's a lot quieter now that the droning sounds are gone. Yeah, our lock skill is terrible. Okay, that's pretty big. Let's take one of those. What is our lockpicking skill? It is 33 out of 100. The only reason why we're doing this so well is because of our luck, since our luck is insane. And luck really is more important than a lot of other skills in this game, when it comes to just the sheer power. Because we have no right to be successfully doing all this. Oh, is there something hidden behind here? There was. Very sneaky. That was very sneaky game. I approve of that. I said we were going to do a few chests and then I went through and did all of them. Oh, let's get out of here now. So, what's the next nearest? Actually, no, before we head back, I think we need to return to the stone. I was tempted just to divine intervention away from here. But we really should go back to the Earthstones, as I think we need to do that to complete this side quest. Right, there's the entrance, I think. Here we go. Well, that's a lot of wolves over there. Right, so where was the stone again? It was down here, I think. Oh, I think we caught the attention... No, we didn't. Never mind. I was about to say, I think we caught the attention of all the wolves. There's no point killing every single wolf on the island. I mean, the Scar will probably hate us if we did that anyway. So I think it was up at the top of this hill, wasn't it? Right, definitely not all the way up here. It wasn't a nearby hill, though. Can't see it from here. Now, whereabouts was it again? It was beneath... Yeah, it should be around here somewhere. If I can believe my own... Yep, there it is. Good. My map is apparently very accurate. There we go. Magic. Now then, what's the next nearest one? So we've done the water, we've done the earth. The tree will be next. Then there's the sun, the beast, and the wind still to do. So let's head to the tree stone. So the tree stone is around Brodier Grove, it looks like. There's also another side quest near that grove. Oh, let's avoid the Spriggans, we really don't want to trigger those. Right, so we're back to the, thingy, Raven Rock now. But we still have to wait until we can do the next quest. I'm trying to take, like, a winding path that goes the right direction but avoids all the enemies. Oh, we just ran into a whole bunch of them, never mind. Well, in my defense, they were over the top of a hill I couldn't see past because I'm a wood elf and I'm very small. Right, we're back to Brodeer Grove.
How does it feel?
Oh, jeez, that's a werewolf. This is the first time we've seen a werewolf. Luckily they're not too hard, but obviously they attack in packs. It's a wandering lunatic. So you don't have anything good. So I think you're supposed to find these in, like, since they're called wandering lunatics, they're supposed to be in human form, and then I think they turn into werewolves when they attack you, usually. But it seems like that's not the case all the time. Right, so now we need to head... Whereabouts is this tree one again? It's just north of the place past the river. So it should be around here somewhere. There it is. Apparently we've already been here. The first trees are gone. Travel east and find the one who has stolen the seeds. Beware, he has the seeds, controls the trees. Plant the first anew. Right, so let's travel east. So there should be somebody we can kill. Right, here they are. So we have to fight a lot of Spriggans. Like, they're not difficult, it's just the fact that they can revive, which is a bit annoying. Right, let's drink a potion. So let's get our bow out and use these area effect arrows we have. There we go. That'll help us out a little bit. Jeez, how many more lives do these guys have? Right, that's the end of that fight. Hi, Rickling. Let's take your strange seeds. I have recovered the seeds from the Rickling. There is a clearing northwest of a tree stone where they may be planted. Right, so let's go back to the tree stone. I like how my character somehow knew that. Like, that was helpful. Oh no, that's the wrong direction. Well, I guess let's kill them. These guys have way too much health for mounted ones. I guess it takes into consideration there's two enemies, technically. Right, so let's head northwest. Oh, thanks game, I didn't even check that. Okay, apparently we planted them. Okay, we're just going to accept we did it. We're not going to ask how. We just went to a random stone, planted a seed on it apparently automatically, and then completed the quest. Right, so what's next? Sunstone, which is at the bottom of this river. So that'll be near where we, What was I going to say? Oh, hi, Wolf. I was going to say it's near to where we found the Uncle Sweetshare's workshop, I think. No, I was trying to avoid the bear and ran into this. I should stick to third person more often, so that I have a wider camera angle to see it.
You'll die where you
Hi.
stand.
My idea of avoiding all the enemies is really not working today.
You will die where you
I thought that was a lunatic then, but no, it's not. It's just a normal berserker, it seems. Well, that was quick. Do you have anything good? No. They all seem to have the same thing. let's follow this down here. Right, there's the stone. Okay, what did we pull? I'm guessing both sides. No, just one side. Good. Go to the west and free the warm sun from the halls of penumbra. Is it directly west? Please tell me it's directly west. It's not directly west, is it? Well, I see a cave over there, so hopefully it's in that one. Come on, Spriggan, revive. Yeah, the Spriggans are just more annoying than anything. Come on, revive again. Here we go. Now let's kill you. Right, hopefully this is where we need to go. Wait, are we still in combat? Oh. That berserker randomly had a staff. Yep, here's the Halls of Penumbra. Excellent. Oh, it was directly west. That was cool. Alright, so this place is really dark. But we have a torch sword. I have entered the Halls of Penumbra, which is seemingly devoid of light. Jeez, these guys are so fast. I'm wondering whether they're faster because we're wearing the boots of blinding speed or something like that, because that animation for their movement speed is not accurate at all. It really looks like they're moving too fast. Well, there's like two groups of people that with like whether they like zombies walking or running. And then there's just people who like zombies just apparently glitching quickly at you. Those are the hardest kind to avoid. Especially when they keep kicking you in the face. Right, let's just kill all of these Draugrs. We don't have to do this, but we may as well. We don't want to get caught from behind. Oh, some loot. Excuse me, Draugr, I'm just here to loot all your stuff. Ooh, locked chest. See, a wolf-left gauntlet. I don't know if we have that or not. No, we didn't. Oh, let's have it. See, let's check these sacks. See if there's any money. Oh, yeah, money. Excellent. I'm not going to bother with ingredients at this point because the likelihood that I'm going to bother making any more potions in the game is non-existent. Can we light this torch? No, we can't. So the potions we have on us should really suffice till the end of this expansion, and then there's only really one more dungeon after that in the main game to finish. So all those potions we made for Tribunal should last us. Alright, let's go down here. Oh, jeez. That enemy down there looks nasty. Well, it looks like we found the quest. I wonder if this thing is also going to move as fast as the Draugrs. Well, let's go kill it. So I believe this is one of the Jargers, or whatever they're called, that we've been told about. Let's heal up. Oh, I think we broke our shield again. Well, let's put on our actual shield for the time being. Yep, it's one of those growls. The Flaming Eye of a Lightkeeper. Let's take it. And let's break open the ice wall. Would you like to throw the Flaming Eye at the ice wall? Yes, I would. We should probably back up. There we go, and now we have freed the light. Is there anything in here? No. Okay. Well, I guess we can get stuck while we're in here. Let's get out of here now. Now, the quickest way out of here is probably Divine Intervention. Let's do that. So we've restored light to the place. Let's also go hand in this quest about the Moonsugar guy.
Bosmer. It would be a pleasure.
Do my eyes
speak
deceive
with
me,
you.
or is that the white Corvonian fur helm? Then the deed is done. The Moonsugar poisoner has been brought to justice. Excellent work. You have done a great service for me and the Legion and the Empire itself. Take this gold as payment for a job well done. And I'd also like to give you another award as a symbol of my personal thanks. This short sword has served me well, and you'll find its enchantments will really rally others to your cause. Severa's Imperial Short Sword. Let's take a look at that. Yep, it rally humanoids. It's not very good though, so, you know, we'll leave it here, but we'll pretend like we're carrying it. Thanks, lady. Now then, let's get back to the Sunstone. Whereabouts was it? It's up here. Oh, let's avoid those guys. Right, here's the stone. And job done. So, what's the next one? So next up is the Beast Stone, and then finally the Windstone. So the dungeon for the Windstone is somewhere around here. South of Frisk. So let's go have a look for that. I'm pretty sure it's not this place.
Now this is fighting. Ugh.
Let's check it anyway. Nope, just some bone wolves in here. Well, let's get back out of here. We could search for all the chests again, but there's really no need. Hi, bear. Oh no, not you guys. Now, if I remember properly, we need to go directly north, I think. Right, it's not here. I think it's to the northeast of here. Right, that's where Uncle Sweetshare's place was. This might be the one.
How does it feel to know death is near?
Feels pretty good. Right, is this the cave? Lukestrom Barrow. I don't think it is. Actually, I think it is actually, the sound. This might be the right place. Well, there's certainly a lot of Draugas here. Let's swap to Hope's Fire. Oh, that did way more damage. Maybe our other sword is damaged. No, this isn't the right place. Never mind. Well, while we're here, let's check a few of these chests that we have the mana for. Nordic Male Greaves. I don't think we've seen them before. There's a lot of stuff in this one. Sadly, nothing's really useful. Now let's repair our stuff. Yeah, Tooth Flame is really damaged. Okay, we'll just leave here. This was the wrong place. Now then, where's the place we need to see? Let's go up here. A nice bird's eye view. Hi guys. I really wish this guy didn't reflect magic, it's really annoying. Right, is this the place? This looks more unique. Yeah, this is the one. Glenshaw's tomb. Hi guys. Man, there's so many things to kill. There we go. I think that's everything. Now, apparently there's still an enemy somewhere. Oh well, let's activate the greedy man's bag. There we go, and now the wind is blowing out of it. Which means a job well done. Let's drink up some mana and healing. What are we in a fight with still? Oh. That guy was right behind us the entire time, but never realised he could have attacked us from behind and done loads of damage. So we're just going to keep checking all these quickly while we're here. We might come across the final few pieces of armor we don't have. No, I guess not. No, I didn't want to attack you. So we could just run away from enemies, but the reason why I'm not doing that is because for some reason that seems to have an increased chance of crashing the game if we end up with a big conga line of enemies behind us. Or when we interact with doors or something, if we're being attacked, then sometimes that crashes us. Then again, it could just be a coincidence because, you know, this is Morrowind and this game will crash whenever it damn well feels like it, pretty much. Right, we're back at the Mead Hall. How many pelts do we have right now? We only have 4. We can maybe make like 1 or 2 items out of that, but it's probably not worth it. Let's double check the pricing list. We have 2 bear pelts and 4 wolf pelts. So what can we make with that? So we can make some pauldrons and some greaves. So let's do that. So then, snow wolf pelt, we can make snow wolf greaves. Actually no, we should make a right pauldron. We're missing a bear right pauldron at the moment.
Come, friend. I make the best armor on all of Solstheim.
Aha, I knew you'd come through. Give me the pelts and the gold. Come back tomorrow at the same time and I'll have your custom armor. Can we also do snow wolf armor at the same time? No, never mind. Okay, I was hoping that we could just hand those in right now, but we have to wait, sadly. Which makes sense, I guess. Right, now let's go and find where the wolf shrine was. Or the beast shrine, rather. Like, there it is. I was hoping to avoid those enemies. The base damage of his sword is so good that it's probably actually worth taking all that damage.
I will bathe in your blood.
So like even if the magic effect doesn't actually work, we still do a lot more damage just per swing. Right, the beast stone. Travel south, find the good beast and ease its suffering. Right, so where is this good beast? Didn't really mean to go into the frozen water. Let's get out of here. No, we're stuck under the water. I forgot if the beast is on this island or the other side. I think it's probably on the other side then. Okay, let's go. When we get into range of it, it should be really obvious. The only problem is I don't know where it actually is. Yeah, I think I went the completely wrong direction. Okay, I'm bad at directions, obviously. Alright, let's head back. Let's go directly south of the stone. Right, so the stone is here. Now let's go directly south. Just keep an eye out while we're going. So I'm pretty sure what we're looking for is a bear. Oh no, I don't want to fight hawkers. Sorry, I'll leave you to your mating. I wanted to double check you since you were lying down. Right, where is this beast? Here it is. Right, we need to be a bit careful here. So let's quick save. I want to make sure we don't accidentally hit the bear. Whoops. Okay, let's load the save. Obviously, I need to be a bit quicker than I was. There we go. That worked much better this time. Hi, the good beast. How you doing? Let's take the good beast's arrow from it. And let's drop it on the ground. There you go. Now let's check the journal. I have removed the weakling's arrow from the bear, but it is still injured. I should attempt to heal it or stay with it until it is well. Do we have any way to heal? Did I not buy anything that restores health? Man, I really should have thought to make a spell to heal someone else. Yep, I don't think we have one. We can cure diseases on touch, but that's not what we're after. I guess let's try it anyway. Maybe it'll work. Of course it didn't work. Okay. So I think we need to rest here. So let's rest here 24 hours and see if this works. Oh, hi. Thanks, good beast. Thanks for the assist. The bear is fully healed from its wounds. I should return to the beast stone. It seems the good beast would like to return there with me. Oh, okay. Follow me. I'll try and keep you out of danger. That was very handy that we actually had our sleep interrupted then, because it stopped us from leveling up. Come on, good beast. Man, you are so slow. Just follow the torch, the big shiny torch. Come on. Right, we're almost at the stone. Man, this bear is so much slower than all the other ones we've been fighting so far. If all the bears on Solstheim were this slow, I'd have no problem at all avoiding everything. Come on, friend. You're almost here. Good boy. There we go. Good boy. Just rub your head a little bit. Wonder if we should try casting Beast Tongue on him. That probably really won't work. Let's not do it. It might make it aggressive. Right, you stay here and stay out of trouble. Right, who are you? You're just one of the witches, okay. Just looked a little bit weird then in the lighting. Right, so we want to go over here and make our way back to... Yeah, this is the place. These people who hate us. And then just over here should be the stone. Hi. You got anything good on you? Oh, you got some mead. Yeah, we'll take your mead. There we go, and we have done all of them. I have completed all 6 rituals necessary and should return to Heartfang. Let's recall. Hi, mate.
You were told to perform the rituals needed to restore the power
You have completed the ritual of the gifts. I am impressed with your efforts, Outlander, but there is much more to be done. You have shown a certain loyalty to the Skull, and it surprises me. Tradition dictates that you now hold this, the Mace of Ava Stonesinger. This is a treasure of the Skull that I do not relish giving to an outsider. Still, you have earned it. For now, it is time to prove your wisdom. Though I believe your heart may be one with the Skull, your mind must be as well. To that end, I would have you investigate a crime. It involves 2 of the Skull, and your actions may dictate their fate. Engar Icemane has been accused of theft. His accuser, Rigmor Halfhand, claims that Icemane stole furs from his house. These furs were, indeed, found in Icemane's residence. The Skull do not take such things lightly. We have little, and each is given according to his needs. This offence is punishable by exile or sacrifice to the wolves. Icemane will surely choose the wolves. Now speak with the Skull and find out what you can. Then report your findings to me, so the guilt may be punished appropriately. Rigmor is not much of a warrior, but he is a smart man and a valuable member of the Skull community. He's been accused of stealing furs from Rigmor Halfhand. Icemane is a fine warrior, and he has held a place of honour among the Skull for many years. Okay, so... Oh, now we're over encumbered. What can we drop? Let's drop the sword. Jeez, how heavy is that mace he just gave us? It weighs 90. Yeah, that's very heavy. Let's put that down here for now. Actually, that looks very pretty. Let's keep it with us. We'll drop other stuff. I'll just drop things that we have more to pull off or that we don't really want. And let's drop some of these hammers.
Aren't you a sight? What can I do for you?
See, what's the other guy again? Rigmor Halfhand. He is a valiant warrior and no thief. Any of the Scar could tell you that. Anyone who would say different is a liar. He has always proven to be a brave and true, and it is impossible to imagine that he is capable of this crime. He is a smart man, but there's something not right about him. He spends too much time at Icemane's home while Engar is on the hunt. This is not appropriate. Well, let's find out what's going on here. Let's ask the store people. He's a smart man, but there's something not right about him. Yes, everybody seems to think that it's the other way round. Hi, mate. Yes, I understand you're investigating Engar Icemane's theft, a terrible thing, but you were sent to investigate a crime. What can I do for you? I can't understand why he would do such a thing. We of the Scar give to each accordingly. If Icemane has needed more furs, they would have provided them, but instead he stole them from my home. It's difficult to explain. I feel sorry for his lovely wife, who will be left all alone. He's always been a valuable member of the Scar, but he is not a caring man. He leaves his lovely wife for weeks at a time while on the hunt. He probably stole my furs because he wasn't able to provide enough for his family. Tell me about yourself. Oh, you are yourself. Let's just look around your house. See if we can find anything. Already read that book. A potion of fortify health underneath your bed. Why would you need that? Let's continue exploring.
Hail, Bosmer. Do you need some? Well met.
Right, where is this other guy's house? No, that's the shaman. Oh, we haven't spoken to this guy again yet.
Hail, Bosmer. Do you need something?
Yeah, let's talk about your boy. Where's your boy again? What's his name? Oh, it's Old Man's Anguish. Please, Wood Elf, what news of Timval? He lives and he's given up his study of the dark arts and is leaving Solstheim to study legitimate Magicka. He said he will return someday and make you proud. I knew he was alive. Oh, thank you. Although I hate to see him leave, I know Timval will return someday and bring pride and honour to our family. I don't know how much to offer as a reward, but I want you to have these. They are the pelts of a snow bear I killed many years ago. Brynjolf at Frisk can forge them into special armour. Well, thank you, my friend. Do you happen to know anything about Engar Icemane and Rigmor Halfhand? Nope, same as before. Let's go and have a chat with Icemane. Hi, Icemane. You're clearly not the one, you're his wife, but never mind. You're told to investigate a crime. If they blame my husband, how may I help you? Engar would never do such a thing as this. He is a man of honour, and we want for nothing. I cannot imagine what would drive Rigmor to make such an accusation. Perhaps he is jealous of my husband, and these charges are meant to disgrace him. Well, tell me about that guy. He has been a good friend to me until this accusation. We had spent some time together, but now he has decided to ruin my family. Some time together. Interesting. Let's have a look around. What's this? A letter from Rigmor to Risi. Let's take this sneakily. Where's our chameleon spell? Chameleon max. Actually, we don't even need that. We just need to be where she can't see us. And then use telekinesis. No, apparently we can't take that like that. Okay, I guess we do need to use Chameleon, man. Hi, lady. I'm kind of hoping that she decides to stay put on the other side. Oh well. Dearest Risi, why will you not see me? You know how I feel, and I know you feel the same about me. Please, simply consent to speak with me. Just a word, a moment with you would ease my soul. If I cannot be with you, I will have to resort to something drastic. Please consider your feelings. Your husband is allowed, away for weeks at a time, with no consideration for your needs. I have always been there for you, and I always will be. We should be together, dear Easy. About this letter. Rigmore Halfhand is a clever one, and his words can be like honey. You saw the letter he wrote. It may be the reason he has brought these accusations against my husband. You found the letter, have you not? It is true that Rigmore and I had a brief affair, but that has ended. He refuses to let me go, though I fear that this has caused trouble just to get rid of Engar. You must put a stop to this. My husband is a good man and does not deserve this fate.
You are the one who is to investigate a crime that has been blamed on my husband. How may I help you?
Well, you've already helped me, thank you. I do like how there's loads of voice acting suddenly in this expansion that wasn't there before. Right, let's go confront this guy. You found the letter, but why would... This is an outrage. I only wanted the woman. Why did that fool have to choose the wolves? He could have simply left, and she and I could have been together forever. You know my crime, and I know you must tell Heartfang. Let us go to him, and I will accept my fate. Excellent.
Cold enough for you, eh?
Yeah.
Stranger and guest.
Oh, the guy didn't follow me. Come on. You would think you would know the way here.
You were to investigate a crime. Have you done this?
So, let's save the game. You were here to investigate the crime. Have you done this? So, Halfhand has invented this tale of theft over a woman? By the old maker, this will not go unpunished. By Skull tradition, making a false accusation carries the same penalty as the crime that is claimed. In this case, either exile or death by sacrifice to the walls. The verdict is yours to decide. Halfhand must be exiled permanently from the Skull, or he must be fed to the ceremonial wolves. Which do you choose? I wonder which I will choose. I should clearly... Let's feed him to the wolves. To the wolves, then! You've shown mercy, allowing him to die with honour. Perhaps you have some wisdom after all. Lead the prisoner outside so he may accept his sentence. The shaman will summon Cane Lord to perform their function. But first, accept this token. It is unlikely. Perhaps you, too, can be more like wolves we revere. The Helm of Wolf's Heart. Thank you. Let's check that out. I love how he thinks like murdering the guy by getting the wolf to eat him is the nice option. There we go. Constant effect, fortify agility and sneak. Oh, let's wear it for a bit.
Aren't you a sight? What can I do for you?
Come on then. I have nothing to say. My time is done. Come out.
It was a rock. Who cares what kind of rock?
Oh, is he going to this pen?
You have cleared my name.
We'll watch this and then we'll end the part. He's just going to walk to the wolves. Let's close the gate.
Give in. You're dead already.
Why are you fighting the wolves? You're supposed to be sacrificed, you fool. There we go. Did a good job. Oh, he has bear greaves. We're missing those. Yeah, we'll put those on. Let's see, what can we give you in turn? Let's see, we'll take your shirt. Oh, he's still wearing pants. Never mind. Rest in peace. There you go. We managed to get ourselves bear greaves finally.
Probably will be.
Could be worse. I like to think that was in a response to him just being eaten by wolves. It could be worse. You just got eaten by wolves. Hi, friend.
You a sight. What can I do? Loyalty and wit.
Actually, no, we should probably end it with the wolves. Let's go and see what his wife says about this. What's your view on me having the guy murdered by wolves? You have cleared my husband's name. What can I do for you? How do you feel about him being eaten by wolves? There is no Rigmor half-hand. Do not speak the name. Oh, she does not care. Excellent. See you next time.